What is up, Army? I am Inator 5 coming at you with a brand new video. And welcome back to the Aircraft SMP. Welcome back to our wonderful world. And, well, we're not in the area that we're supposed to be. We are in the Nordic zone, which is currently not... We're currently, air quotes, I don't have a face cam out, so you can't see those. But, we are not supposed to be here. So, let's quickly get out of here. If you're wondering why I'm here, go check out the Christmas countdown. That's why we're here. So, we have been slowly building this up over the Christmas countdown and stuff. And, well, today, I'm filming episode 11, which I was originally gonna try and get done before we started. And, with a certain, bay home inside of Host. Well, I'm now filming it during the Christmas countdown. I just finished wrapping, day 8. Well, we're not doing the original plan for, episode 11, which, if you don't know what that plan was, let me quickly, now, first things first, I am in a new skin. I will show you guys the actual skin in a second, because this is not what it looks like. I turned off a lot of parts of it. So, let's, go, if you can't remember what I was going to work on this episode, you're about to find out. That has now been delayed to probably another time. This is my home in Host. That does need some work. This needs some TLC. We have not really touched it because we commandeered this place and then immediately Christmas countdown began. So, we will return here. Probably episode 12. Maybe. Here, especially. Being that I'm wanting to build, like, I want to build, like, a suspended bridge, like, right here. I don't know if that's going to entirely work, but, there's only really one way to find out, and that's what I want as my base in this town. That's why I was looking for the, thing that connects to here, because I think that the upper balcony might be a good use of space. So... Due time, not today. What are we working on today? Well, we are going back over to the main area. That is the game plan for today. Me and I are actually meeting up. She's on. For the first time in quite a while, we have set up a build together. We spent the better part, I think, of an hour, on the 7th. I'm saying that directly, being that I made a post. I don't know if I'm gonna put that at the beginning as like a cutout. I haven't decided yet. And we spent the better part of an hour digging out a really big tunnel underneath her base. Being that she has now built her starter base. Yay! Hers is essentially done now. So, we are going to work on that today. But wanted to come here first. So, as I want to continue talking about this. So, we're going to be building, like, a connection, also a connection between both of our bases today. I don't know if we'll do any other than that. I'm starting to float the idea of doing the entrance up to the area. And I'll walk you guys through that when we get there. But, first things first, I need to show you my skin, and that's why I came here instead of going back. Let me turn it all on. This is my Star Wars skin. This is the skin that I picked for this season. It has nothing to do with this, even though I have the skin to do with this ship entirely. This is my skin. It is a Rebel pilot skin. Which, kind of fitting, I'm sitting in the... Jesus. The green scared me! The dark prismarine scared the living daylights out of me. You all just had probably a good laugh at me. Anywho, this is my skin for the season, for at least while we're doing theme stuff in this area. I also have Nordic skin now, which you guys will see probably when we start in the Nordic area properly. Then I have some other skins that I'm working on also for this season. So pretty much any event I'm gonna have a skin for. So we came from there. We're not going there. Why did I go there? We need to go to my usual boat parking spot. And yes, you heard me correctly. I said usual boat parking spot. It's a stupid spot. Why I go over here, I don't know, but I do. There we go. Heal up. And let's start the journey home. I will say it is nice to be back in this area, and it's nice to be able to finally work on a project with for the first time in what it feels like is quite a while. Now, me and her chatted quite a bit about this last night. Not via our usual way. We were just chatting back and forth in the chat. I didn't have my camera. Didn't have recording set up, so I was not able to film our conversations at all. But we essentially decided last night, while chatting, to finally put a plan into action to connect our areas together, which we were always going to do. It was just a matter of figuring out how exactly we wanted to do such thing. Well, we now know how we want to do such thing. I've come up with somewhat of a game plan for that, and we will attempt to execute that today. I need to sleep quickly, so villagers, you better watch out. Good night. It's very handy this village is here, because I don't have my bed on me right now, because I left it in the Nordic area. I literally looked in my barrels, in my shelter, in the Nordic zone, and I was like, I think I'm good. I don't think I need any of this. I was very wrong. I did. I needed my bed. And I did not grab it. So, oh well. Let's get home. There is something else I want to do on the way home. There's two things, actually. I've spotted them a couple times, and I haven't done anything about it. There are two, ruined portals, sitting near our, area. And you might say, yeah, there's one literally in the Badlands. No. Well, there's another one that I found, other than the two that I'm gonna go out of our way to get today. There's another one that's beyond I's place. I might try and get that far. See if we can get that one. At least I think it was over there. But I'm not entirely certain. Did I just get something thrown at me? It sounded like it, didn't it? Well, it's a great thing to have happen. Now, the worrying thing about me venturing far, I don't have a bed today, right now. So, I don't entirely want to be venturing. But, might be the best, allow me to get some gear for her. She has no armor. She has weapons, but no armor. So, I don't entirely know what she's up to right now. I know she's on. we all know that, but I don't know what she's up to. It's like over, the first one's like over here, so let's go grab that. The weird thing is I've gone past it like a million times, and I've never thought to actually get the stuff inside of it. I'm pretty certain it's... Yep, there it is! Haha! I found the portal! Aha. Hi, Mr. Rabbit. Okay, so I'm pretty positive I have not gone this yet. So let's look. I have not gone this yet, and I just got myself a helmet and new legs. Let's do that instead. My head looks very strange now, doesn't it? Golden apple and a fire charge. Okay, not bad. Not too shabby. This was a good detour. The other one is at the bottom of the ocean. I'm not kidding. It literally is. It's at the bottom of the ocean. So let's go find that one. I was flying. I was using the camera account one day, flying around our area, doing a look-see around, and I spotted it, and I was like, oh. We should probably rate that. We are. Right now. I've also spotted a good million boats. You guys know that if you were on the one stream. We need to get back over there. We need to head back over that area and raid the things that I could not possibly raid whilst that stream was going on. We're gonna have to do that, being that there's stuff over there. Me and I might do that together. We might end up doing that off camera though, so. Because the way we do things like that, we usually do that in creative mode and just fly every direction. So, if we will do it that way, I don't know. But that is our usual way of dealing with stuff like that. I know whereabouts the other one is. And this one I'm not excited about because I literally have to dive to the bottom of the ocean. It's like as low as that area over there. It's like right next to the reef, to the coral reef. This is the island. My boat, the raft that I'm gonna be, you know what? Actually, let's park this, get the raft, and continue onward with the raft to find our thing. So let's go. Let's go get that other portal, then we can possibly split the loot with I now have full armor. I'm decked out in gold. And it looks like I have gold eyes also. Like, I don't think I could look weirder. Anywho, Let's go raid that other portal, and then we will meet up with I. And sure. Well, actually, before I meet up with I want to run you guys through something that I'm thinking of possibly doing whilst we're together, because it's kind of what we're already doing. So I'm thinking it might just fit in. So we'll see. I don't think I'll be able to get that other portal. That's it is that way. It's beyond that part. I've actually reached the end of the. I flew over the end of the Badlands with the camera account, so I know where it ends and what else is in this area. And kind of like how I found 3 more spider spawners. All right next to each other. I don't know why I never thought to look around. But we built towers now, so there's nothing we can really do. So, oh well. So it is this way. We need to go around. We need to actually get in front of the village. Which does help. We can probably set spawn in the village. If we die, we die. Then just swim out to the raft. It'd be an embarrassing way to die. It'd be the first death on the server. Neither of us have actually died yet, which is amazing. But I doubt that will last. As we head further in, we haven't even taken on the Ender Dragon yet. But we are not ready for that. I'm in gold armor. She has no armor. But I would say I'm close to being ready to take that on. We need elytras. We both want that. So that will be a game plan. That will be something we will probably be focusing on. I'm guessing probably in the new year. So, I think you guys probably understand that if you know us well. This is an insane coral reef. It's like just over here. Yep, there it is, right there, right there. That's the portal. And there's the village. How we've never spotted that, I have no idea, because we've been here. We've been to this literal point. We've stolen a lot from this village in the past. So, oh, did we raid? Yeah, like we've completely raided this village. Okay, let's go raid this portal. I don't see any drowns around. This is not going to be the best for videoing. But, nonetheless, where's the sun? Good enough. Okay, I just grabbed everything! Swim! Paddle! Paddle like you mean it! Let's get out of there. Okay, I didn't really look, I just grabbed. So, let's get ready to sleep, and then we'll look at our loot. We got a enchanted golden sword, so that's pretty cool. Before the villager! Before the villager! Before the villager! Before him! Come on! Come on! Come on! Sleep! Sleep! There we go. Much better. Okay, what we got? Sweeping edge golden sword and a smite 2 axe. Oh, the sweeping edge golden sword. Yes! That you might be wondering, why am I happy about that? The spider farm. The spider farm that we have, that is the sword we need for that to like properly work. That is amazing. I'm probably just gonna leave that there. It's gonna probably just be the spawner sword. So, but I already have a sword, so I don't need to get that to her. So, whoopee! Let's go. I got a sword, and I'm not afraid to use it. But this is probably still the sword I'm going to use for a little bit. I still need to find a good sword. Like, I don't want to take an iron sword or my diamond axe into a fight. Like, if we go to the end, I'm not taking this. I don't want to fight the freaking Ender Dragon with the iron sword. No, thank you. That is not happening. Now, even though I'm pretty damn positive it is that way, I'm not dealing with it right now. I want to walk you guys through my game plan. Then I want to meet up with and run you through the full game plan. I want to like talk about the plan for my starter area a little bit more. I've come up with somewhat of a plan now, especially for trees. We gathered all the types of trees on the server except for the nether ones, we have to do something with all them. We need to set up a farm and stuff, and I'm gonna be the one doing that, obviously. And I'm gonna make that a part of the starter base. So I'm not gonna make that in the ghost. That'd be dumb. I'm gonna have to do the interior of the ghost because the tutorial I'm following for it does not do that. So that will be my job. The only part he does do is cockpit, but he puts it in the wrong spot. So might require me working around that a little bit. The cockpit is actually technically already in. Respawn point is set. I have a bed up there for while we're filming, building. You know which bed I'm talking about. I have the bed that's like on top of the hill. So let's get over there, and I will tell you guys my plan for everything. Okay, so let's run you through this. What am I planning to do, like my area wise? This will require probably some undercarriage work, underground work, for the points that I filled in, especially like right here because it's one deep. So, do you understand that? I'll run you guys through this, and you can kind of see the mess we've made over there. So, as a bee. What are you doing here? There ain't no tree in a mile of this place. Why do I have a feeling I's responsible for that? I can literally see her. So, this magenta dot right there and that magenta dot right there are meant to be paths that will be going underneath here. So I thought of this whilst building this under part, the bottom half, that I was wanting to have paths that came through underneath, kind of like the Battle of Hoth. You know, they're like the trenches that they were in. They had holes, lights, and other people that have made them in Minecraft have used them quite well. I'm thinking of doing that underneath and using them as like grounds crew spots, and maybe building something above also, like a ship gantry. That I have started thinking about. That's kind of what we're working on today. We're making like a gantry bridge over. That's the design we're going for. So I don't know if I'll be able to get my my pass done today. We're pretty much doing all of hers, so I'd like to. it would get that out of the way. I don't know if we will. But this is where I'm actually gonna have the base come up. This is gonna be the entrance point, like right here. So that is something else that would be nice to work on today. That is not a survival project. I'm not going down there. I'm not going down there. In survival mode. So yeah. And before I pretty much fully walk you guys through this, I will get together with and we can walk you guys through this together. So, I've kind of explained sort of my game plan for down here. I also have been kind of toying with the idea of adding a crate to the bottom of this. So I probably would have to avoid putting paths here. But, we can decide that. Like, she's putting a tunnel system in. I will show you guys that in a sec, being that we'll get together, run you guys through everything. She has scaffolding everywhere now. Well, she made a temporary bridge. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna get together with we will be back in 1 moment, and we'll walk you guys through the plan and everything. That is kind of the outline up there of the tunnels. I did that. I did that. No, not not me. Gamer did it. She clearly lit it up. She could have removed it. We literally dug it all out. So, let's get together with her and we can walk you through the plans for today. Okay, I'm with now. She's walking through the scaffolding. Do you need... I went and raided something, so, here.
Alright.
Found that in a portal. Also found all this in a portal also, all my armor, so... Oh, also...
Why are eyes covered up? Oh, okay.
Anywho, so today we are building a bridge, among other things. We're also gonna be like designing this that currently looks quite messy. Hey.
Mhm.
But it was late when we decided to dig this out. I don't think either of us really wanted to design this last night.
No.
But this will be fun to design. The digging out part is by far the worst part to do. So we got the worst part, and now I don't think we've really decided what to do with this part yet. Hey.
Yep.
That we obviously have to decide on. I think that's pretty obvious if we're going to be building it. Well, not really building it, just making it look better. Currently, it's just a mash of colors. Has white terracotta here, gray here. I think this is gray, this is orange. This is just normal. So, up this red. There's yellow down here. Like, it's literally a mess of colors. We'll figure out something to do with this. Obviously. Now, I did kind of explain on my own end quickly that kind of the idea we have for this. Like, I don't know if it'll work entirely well. Wow, where did he come from?
Huh, strange it didn't destroy this.
I think we have mob griefing off.
Ah. So it won't destroy any of this?
It should, in theory, I thought it should, but I got blown up once in the swamplands and it didn't do anything. Well, and you know the funny thing? I have a secondary camera that's sitting right here, and I didn't even see it. That's actually kind of funny. How did neither of us even... We heard it like last second. It just blew up. It did like 2 hearts of damage to me.
Careful, there's another one coming this way. I got it.
Where do you keep coming from? Ah!
Ah, it wants me back.
Where are you coming from? Jeez.
They're probably coming from like up here or something.
Found where?
Like, you can tell that over here last night I just tried to mob free it, like especially up here. Like so many skeletons were falling from up here, and I was like, okay, time for me to mob.
Yeah, I saw you put torches. Found where the creepers are coming from.
Where are they coming from?
This cave. So I'm not going in there. There might not be anything left in there. Might have just been those two.
It's a dead end.
Oh, so they probably just spawned in there and came out.
Probably.
So that's a good thing to know. Don't stand there.
Plug up the hole, how about?
Yeah, let's do that. I'm in survival mode at the moment. So.
Okay, I'll just use whatever I have and just do it.
Up. There we go. That's good enough. Good. Okay, now that that's out of the way, and now that we're done being bombarded by creepers, let's kind of walk through what the game plan is. That put us on our toes, didn't it? So, we're kind of wanting to keep to the theme for with this, which is Star Wars. I think that's pretty obvious. I'm building the Ghost. You've built the Mantis. Mm-hmm. So, it's all fair that we build a version of a ship gantry as bridge connecting our 2 bases together.
All right.
Now, that's what I showed. That's what I sent you a picture of last night.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that's called. It's called a ship gantry.
Is it like some type of like construction thing or whatever? I don't know.
It's meant to lift like heavy parts into ships, like ship repairing. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's
they're
so blurry. I had a hard time looking at it. That's all.
Okay. Well, I found more pictures like it, so I kind of have somewhat of an idea as to what to do. So that's great. But it's definitely gonna be slightly challenging. Going by the looks of pictures that I found. So and we're in a desert.
The main main structure, it's gonna be fence.
Yeah, or walls. Like it will be. It's gonna be something thin. Hey. Like pretty much any version of this that I've looked at has essentially been about the same thing. Thin stuff holding it up, and then you could have like thicker railing alongside it or other stuff. So I have somewhat of an idea. The one thing that might be a slight challenge is figuring out how to do like the actual like walking material, the material that will be like what we're walking on top of, being that it looks like a grate. Like I think you agree when if you look at the pictures, it looks like it has holes in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we want to use scaffolding.
Yeah, this is just be like, oh, should we make it this tall or?
Yeah, exactly. Then so there's that. Like there is grates coming in the next update, in 1.21, but that's a little far away.
Yeah.
If we want to change it, then we can. But
For now, we're probably gonna have to use like a stone slab for now or something.
yeah, something like deep slate or something that looks like it has holes in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've done that in the past for like a grate. So there's ways to get around it. There's obviously just that it'll take some thinking. Then in there, I don't think we really have that much of a plan yet.
Yeah, this is kind of last minute almost.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
last
we
minute, like we just kind of thought about this on the fly, kind of.
we thought of this. Well, I think no matter, as I said earlier on my end, no matter what, we were gonna connect that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that was always gonna happen. We were always gonna link our bases with something. It's ended up being a bridge. Like if it was gonna be a path or a bridge, it's ended up being a bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And so then what, like once we, just to say how last minute of a decision this tunnel was, we actually already had like this all laid out, and we had the green wool, the blue boxes, and then I'm the one that had the idea of possibly doing a tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And then we decided to do the tunnel. And now that we've done the tunnel, we can't physically ignore it, so we kind of have to do something with it. And as I said to you,
I know this won't be intentional, but I do like this like destroyed like roof part of the tunnel. Like I know when we won't keep it, but I just kind of like it right now.
You know the weird thing? I was feeling the exact same way. Like it's actually kind of cool.
I guess we can probably integrate it then.
Yeah, we can probably integrate it into the tunnel. Like the entrance. But like in here, we don't really have an idea yet for in here.
No.
I'm certain we'll come up with one as we're building. But I'm guessing we're probably doing the bridge first.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably switching to this. So at least that would probably make the most sense.
Yeah.
And I did have an idea for how to like close off parts of the tunnel, like right here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't mean close off, but that was probably the wrong word to use. But I was thinking of probably doing like the design of like a door that opened.
Yeah.
Like a blast door that is open, like. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like a sliding door, basically.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you see the big ships in Star Wars, like the Venator, when they walk into the command area, there's big door that opens. Yeah. We just have it open.
Mm-hmm.
It might require us taking this part down some more.
Yeah, probably.
But we have like 2 blocks to work with. So yeah, this area is still work in progress. Don't know what the idea will be when we get to here. Like if we go like ship theme or just keep it like kind of a rustic theme. I don't think we really know that yet.
No.
But we'll figure that out. Obviously. Then I actually made this weird decision thought on my end, being that we're doing all the stuff under your area. You're gonna find this weird that I'm just randomly thinking of this. I walked my viewers through this. You know how I put that magenta block there and that one there.
Mhm.
And I told you that they were going to be like a path system running. Oh, well, now it's raining. That it would be running underneath my ship, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking, being that we're literally pretty much on the topic of running things under a base, I feel like I should might as well do it.
Yeah.
And it will also allow me to bring the ladder system up that I want to do to get up to this area. Now, you totally don't have to help with any of the stuff under here.
We're
But
still working on this, right?
look at it for yourself and tell me. Is there a top?
See, I'm a little rusty with the ghosts, so I would say you're almost done, but
I am not even
I don't know if
halfway.
you're gonna keep it this way because even at a top distance, it looks done.
So here's the thing. That's not even halfway. So you see this mine shaft right here.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking of having that come up because I know it comes like about this deep. So I'm thinking of bringing it here, or digging up, blocking it off, and putting torches down there, and that be the way to get up. What do you think of that? We don't have to figure that out right now. It's not that hard to figure out, being that the hole's like already there. So, anywho, I think we've pretty much explained sort of what we're planning to do now. If we decide to add anything else, we decide to add anything else. Essentially it. So, I think we're at the point it's time to actually get underway building this. I'm now out of hunger again. Me and I are gonna get to work on this, and we're gonna time-lapse this, obviously. The camera account's like right there. Right there. It's gonna get moved. I don't know where, but it's gonna get moved. So, without further ado, let's hit the time lapse. I'm gonna leap before we hit. That's we hit the time lapse. You get the point. That time lapse time. so we are done. I wanted to say that took 2-ish hours.
Yeah.
About that long. Yeah, I think we might have gotten a little carried away, but it was fun at all at the same time. Win-win. So, yeah. Well, before we get to the stuff that I think took by far the majority of the time, I'm just gonna quickly cover this. I did the pass. They're not done, but they're in. I'm gonna put ladders throughout them and such, and I just have not done that yet. Like, there's gonna be a ladder there. The only place we put a ladder is over here because I wanted to show what I was fully planning. I think it was right here. Yeah. Hi. So these will be all throughout and so on and so forth. So yeah. But over here is where we have the ladder now to get down. And so now we can actually get up here without climbing the mountain. Which I think is probably a nice thing. I cannot run being that I'm out of food. I ran out of bread. Good thing I'm here, not in the Nordic area where there's literally no food. I have food, it just takes me going over there to get it. So, now moving on from all that, we now move on to this. But first I'm gonna sleep. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. This is the annoying part. Come on. Sleep. There we go. Okay, so, obviously let's cover the bridge first. I think that would make the most sense. So, this was the first thing we built. It literally, actually, is the first thing we've built together this entire season. So, which, for our first build together of the season, not a bad one.
Yeah.
It has officially linked both her base and my base together. And, you added signs to it. In the color of what our bases are mostly made out of. Which was a good touch. Then, yeah, we lit it up with soul lanterns and dark oak fences. Now, I did think of this at the time, but I'm thinking of it now. We pretty much used all the blocks that are used in an ancient city.
Oh, wow.
Because they use soul lanterns, dark oak fences, and every block of deep slate imaginable. What did we do?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So, yeah, we kind of did, I feel like we did pretty well sticking to the design we were wanting to go with, which was a ship gantry. So, not bad.
Yeah.
Anywho, I did technically do that up there also, which I think also did come out quite well. It kind of links this with up there. Which I think I think that's a really good thing. Anywho, and actually quickly, And eventually it might be linked over there also. I'm thinking of possibly putting a gantry above the ghost, which that would be a behemoth of a task, which I don't very much do not want to do, but I think it'd be cool, so I might end up doing it. Does it sound like me if doing something really dumb that I probably don't have to do? Then we come to the tunnel. We haven't really decided what to do with the tunnel yet, I don't think. Hey?
No, not really. Just a shortcut.
Yeah. Essentially, that's what it is at the moment. So, right, this way goes, obviously, to the bridge. Then, we come to what I would call, like, the crossroad area, where I decided to use concrete to decorate it. I did blue, yellow, and I also made an eye in the ceiling, which at first was quite hysterical. Hey?
Yep.
And then, you added the frog lights above. Then, yeah. I pretty much stuck to the colors of what are on the mantis, which are blue, and you have a little bit of yellow on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this goes well here. And if we ever decide to do something to the walls, we can do it. Then, this is by far the quickest. I decided to do this as a way out of the hole instead of doing a staircase. I think that was originally the plan. Hey?
Mm-hmm.
But, I think this turned out better.
It did.
I pretty much did a rounded version of that, and it, I think, really gives you something at the back of your ship, which you said you didn't really have any ideas for yet.
Mm-hmm.
And then, well, you get back here and there's like not really a way down yet, other than jumping. I'm not gonna jump. So going back into the tunnel now. Oh, ow! Well, I'm at 1.5 hearts. I'm about to die. I have 2 golden apples, but I'm not wasting those now. Those are when we face like a warden or something.
Mm-hmm.
Then this is the big area. This is the largest part of the tunnel, and I think this looks quite nice. Hey?
Mm-hmm.
And it all leads to this door, which comes out here, and you pretty much just come over here and walk up to get to her ship. So I think it turned out pretty well. We did I did this design. It's essentially a door.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's meant to be like. So yeah, turned out pretty nice. I think we're done. And a night and a day of digging and building has led to this, and I don't think we could have done better. Like, this has turned out very well.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, no, hold on one sec. Okay. So, all things considered, this is now done. It will probably be revisited eventually when we decide what we're actually wanting to do down there. Like, I don't know if you're gonna have a portal over here. Hey?
Not That's true, yeah.
Because I'm gonna have one in the ghost, so there might literally not be a point. I'm putting a portal in the phantom, so
Yeah, that actually makes a lot more sense.
so I don't know if you'll have a portal over here. We might like depends what the inside of the ghost looks like. This might end up being where most stuff is kept. Hey.
Yeah, I do know that there's 2 escape pods like in this general area, but obviously in Minecraft that's not possible.
Yeah. Nope. Not physically possible.
Unless I make this like 20 times bigger, but I don't want to.
Yeah, so that's what I did. That could be 62. Nope, I went 80 by 60.
Yep.
And it's gonna be 26 blocks high. So, yay! Once again, I bite off too much. So, yeah. This is all done. And, so, I think, I'm not gonna really do, any more just by myself. I think we're just gonna call it for the day. This, mostly because I'm filming every day anyway. You guys get a lot right now. So, this video is probably long anyway. So, with that, guys, I'm Inator5 from the Army team, signing off. This has been a lot of fun. This was a big filming session. We got a lot done today. And, think now that me and I are, properly back together in here, I think this is gonna be the start of a lot of projects together. Hopefully. And, so, with that, I hope to see you all next video. It will, I don't know when this is releasing. It's gonna be the Christmas countdown that's next, being that it's December. So, with that, guys, I hope to see you all in the next video. And, yeah. Good